And we're back for our next read aloud. Today we are going to be reading this book called Born to Ride, a story about Bicycle Face. Story by Larissa Thewell and pictures by Kelsey Garrity Riley. Joe gets to ride a bicycle and Louise Belinda doesn't. Joe warns Belinda if she rides a bike, she will get bicycle face. So I'm going to, before we go into the very interesting book, I'm going to go into our goal for today and show you what our goal is. There we go. Read it with me at I Can Ask. Ready? I can ask and answer questions about a text to comprehend or remember and understand the story. So remember that asking and answering questions is such an important comprehension strategy. Because when you have those questions, you're always like trying to think about, okay, what's the answer to those questions? And that really does help you remember, which then will help you understand the story. Now I'm going to go to Schoology here. Going to pull up my sheets that we're going to need. So you're going to take this ask and answer questions idea sheet, send it off to Notability, and I'm actually going to show you my Notability because one of the things that we're going to be doing before we actually start reading today, and actually I'm going to show you the sheet first a little bit. I know we've already done it once this week, but should always just go back through it again. So it's 3 columns. So we have the reading time, which is before reading, during reading, and then during/after reading. We have our question column and the answer column. So before you start reading, you need to think of at least one question. Then during reading, you need to think of at least one question. And then either like during reading or after reading, you need to think of at least one more question. So by the end, you're going to have at least 3 questions. And down below, I have some question sentence starters. I have like the 5 W's and 1 H. Who, where, when, what, why, and how. I have question sentence starters. Why did, why didn't, why is, why do you think, why did the author, how did, what caused, what lesson, what was. And I also have some answer sentence starters. In the beginning it said, during the middle it said, in the ending it said, I think blank because the author said, the lesson was blank because the last page said, or the character caused because she. So, right now though, I'm just going to go back to the book just to show you what it looks like again. Born to Ride, Joe gets to ride a bicycle, but Louise Belinda doesn't. Joe warns Belinda, if she rides a bike, she'll get bicycle face. So I want you just to think here, what's at least one question you're wondering about before we start to read the story? And then we'll come back and check what my questions were.